All right, we got 3.5 minutes left in the first half. Rebels are winning 2-0. Goals by Emma Millershin and Shelby Holcomb. Katie Schick moving this ball across, takes that shot, and it gets knocked over the crossbar. Nice save by the goaltender. So it'll be a corner kick, and Emma Millershin is going to take that corner kick for the Rebels. That's the team I don't know. Grab that! Please. Thank you. Corner kick comes into the middle. Couple bounces. Leslie Lewis with a shot at the goal. Defender kicked it over to the side. Bailey Stewart's going to watch that go by, and that referee is wondering if it's a corner kick or a goal kick. We'll see if he makes a decision. That ball advanced forward by Manlius-Pebble Hill, and it goes through in Leah Tanner. Leah throws that to Leslie Lewis. Lewis going back-to-back with Elaney Dussing. And that's going to be a little too physical for that official. And it'll be a direct kick for the Rebels for whatever infraction it is that he decided to call.
Nice, Maddie.
Maddie Dickinson with the kick makes it into the 18-yard box. Katie Schick trying to settle that down and pops that to a spot where nobody is. Schick off the goal kick, trying to get a shot off. Sonia Gonzalez, nice defense. Ball goes out of bounds, and that'll do it. At the end of one half of play, it is APW Rebels 2 and the Manlius-Pebble Hill Trojans 0. We'll be back in a few minutes, and I might have my act together.
Broadcasting that live?
Yeah, so...
On YouTube.
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
No, I'm not.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I am not.
You said something.
So mine is on my channel. And then from the bus, a lot of times they will stream it, just capturing it from over there though, and I believe it's APW Sports.
Oh, okay.
So, but that'll be there.
Oh, can I?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Take a picture and do the thing you need to do.
Probably be the big rush.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Especially with families.
Fingers numb up pretty quick. Yeah. Not so much frostbite. All the times I've been out deer hunting. Mine do too, but that's with carpal tunnel. I got that in both wrists. Oh, yeah. You gonna have them done? I don't know. I mean, I've been dealing with this for what, 40 years. I mean, they don't, once I stopped physically working, I mean, the pain went away. Yeah. It's just, you know, the cold, they get cold. Sleeping, you got to make sure you hold your hands down below my heart. Or else they'll go down. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, there's no sleeping like this. I mean, well, probably 25 years ago, I got to the point where it's survivable stuff. Right? If I'd be sleeping and raise my hands up, subconsciously you think to myself, you need to lower your hands down. Else they're going numb and you're going to wake up. And I lower them down and just still watch. Yeah.
It's Dylan, Dean, Katie,
That's good.
Dean,
That's good. That's really good. How long would it take you to get your feeling back if you did?
Oh, if they get cold?
Say somebody misses
Or even if you fell asleep.
45 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, or like if I fell asleep like that. That if I caught it as soon as it happened, 5 minutes.
No, that's not good. Okay.
But if they get cold, 45 minutes. And the worst thing to do is put them under water.
Oh, that burns. Yeah. Is that what you feel?
Bad if you start working or anything, fingers swell up. So, yeah. But then I got a trigger finger on my thumb now, but I got a cortisone shot for last week.
Oh, yeah. Did it help?
The way it is now, it helped a lot. I'm probably going to go get another one.
They don't last long, do they?
What he says is, like, for what I have, he goes, like, about 80% of the people, 1 or 2 cortisone shots, the problem's gone. And he goes, 20%? No, we need that. So, like, I mean, I felt a lot better after the first shot. Because I've waited a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's good.
Then I might go get another one. But if I was going to do the surgery, I'd take the rest too at the same time. Hey, you know, if I'm going to get surgery, because the thumb thing's annoying. Yeah. Well, it's not that. It's just one recovery. It took half of your seat. I said it took half of your seat. You can sit on my lap if you need to.
sitting out in those deer blinds some here.
No.
Go way down below.
Because I used to
Not
think
smart
that
enough to come home.
I used to be in Boy Scouts. We used to go on a camping trip every month through the winter too.
No, it's good.
Most of the time intense because we didn't want to go from the
Let's go
cabin.
up to like Sabatis.
Sabatis went up there a couple times in the summer. But around here, mostly like Camp Woodlawn.
Yeah.
Substantially there.
Yeah.
Go there for the weekend. Once in a while, I went to Highland Forest.
I don't think we ever went to
Boy Scouts is selling status. They decided like, what was it, earlier this year? The end of last year? Because they went from, I don't know, when I went, it was like 2 weeks. That was the only option. Now it's down to a week. We still can't get enough people.
People have lost interest, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And they've had a lot of bad questions too.
Yeah. That definitely doesn't.
Yeah, I think a lot of those camps, I mean, they have to charge a fair amount to be able to pay the staff and stuff. It just gets outrageous.
Yeah, I don't know. I think when we went, most of the stuff was all volunteer staff. Most of it was all older boys.
Yeah, yeah.
And
That's
they
true.
like spend the summer there.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, basically they just paid. They were getting, room and board.
Yeah. Get away from home for a couple of weeks.
Them guys were there to
Wait, are you leaving? Didn't we just find out the baby's coming and she's leaving?
Oh, gotcha. Because like when I'm sitting here, all I can see is like the top. Yeah, I can't see.
Oh, you
anything
didn't
else,
know
so I
that?
thought it was a bag. I couldn't see it. So I just went over to look at it.
Looks like he's taking a dump.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
I mean,
Does that scare the geese?
Yeah, that's what scared me.
put that out in the middle of the baseball diamond and put the dog or whatever, the wolf over here.
Right.
No.
Well, so we can look at them.
Yeah, I'll just say here, we can all look.
I know.
And then, it's in front of the stands, not on the other side.
I know.
Stop watching me.
I know, because I was looking at it up close and like, the heck? And then I noticed, like, what the heck is that all?
And crawling while he's doing it, too.
Right. I know. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up so many times at night. Some days,
Sometimes I am too. If I don't get there at the end of the day, like the other night, I realized I hadn't been.
Oh, look at that. I got done just in time. All right.
And then I started getting thirsty like 6 o'clock. I got there too. Because I had a huge glass of water drinking it. And I'm like,
my prostate.
It doesn't matter.
I wake up almost every morning around 2 o'clock and I can't get back to sleep.
oh, you can't get back to
Oh.
sleep. That's
It's
the worst.
horrible. Today I slept in at 3:15.
Yeah. That's usually when I get up there.
But I can't get back to sleep because I get up, the dog gets up.
Oh,
The dog gets up and he wants to go down and eat and all that.
It's a whole routine.
oh, see?
Sometimes
You gotta put the dog in its own room.
Yeah, I was just going to say. Yeah, right. Then it's going to happen.
You know,
Right.
you get up, you go to the
Closet, the
bathroom,
dog
you get back
closet.
in the bed, you close your eyes, you go right back.
All right, here we go. It is the second half. Rebels lead by a score of 2-0 out on the field for the Rebels. In goal, we have Adele Butterworth. On defense, we've got Leah Tanner, Maddie Dickinson, and Grace O'Hara. At midfield is Emma Millershin, Drew Garrett, and Jacelyn Trumbull. And on forward is Katie Schick, Leslie Lewis, Shelby Holcomb, and Kaylin Denny. For Manlius-Pebble Hill on forward, we've got Marissa Spivak and a girl whose number I can't see. Could be Laura Kinane up there. And now they're all moving around, and I won't know. So here's Katie Schick trying to advance with the ball. Rebels with a 2-0 lead as this second half starts off. She kicks this ball down into the right corner for Jacelyn Trumbull. Trumbull hustles after it, catches up to that ball, tries driving it across. It gets deflected off of Ananya Gupta, I think. Oh, no, off of Jason. She just kicked it right out. I thought Gupta got a piece of it, but she did not. There's the goal kick. Ananya sends this up about halfway up her side of the field. Turned back by APW. Katie Schick has this nudged away by Sarah Capozzolo. Shot towards the goal. Save made. Bailey Stewart scooping that ball up. Stewart with a short high kick. Drew Garrett trying to settle it, puts her leg over that ball. Sonia Gonzalez trying to drive that forward. Garrett passes it back to O'Hara. Drew to Emma. Emma to Maddie. Maddie turns this ball over in the middle of the field, sent over to the near side. Jacelyn Trumbull running after it against Ananya Gupta. Gupta kicks that ball out of bounds, and that'll be a throw-in taken by Leah Tanner. No ball boys today, Marcus? Ball thrown down, knocked out by Sonia Tricka. Look out. Leah almost got bit by a pooping coyote. It is the coyote in the repose position that keeps the geese away, apparently. If he was standing, they wouldn't care. They would not care. And clearly, by the look on his face, he needs more fiber in his diet. Poor coyote's in some pain. Ball kicked up, grabbed by Katie Schick at midfield. She turns it over to Laura Kinane. Kinane sends that in, and it gets denied by Grace O'Hara. Shelby Holcomb punches this through for Leslie Lewis. Lewis has this kick towards the corner. Jacelyn Trumbull there. Lewis should be making a break to the goal, and she is. Trumbull not able to feed her, though. Gupta over there driving this ball up. Katie Schick comes back. Feeds this to the backside of Holcomb. Holcomb can't hold it, though. Elaine Dussing drives this ball forward to that girl, Laura Kinane. Kinane, a drop pass. Drew Garrett keeping some distance between her and Anya Rekis. Takes possession of this ball and moves it forward. She was offsides. She reclaimed her position on sides and then played the ball. I guess, according to this referee, once you go offsides, you'll always be offsides. She's never allowed to touch that soccer ball again, ever. Nice moves by Marissa Spivak. Spivak passes ball over to the side. Kaylin Denny takes it away. Denny moves this ball up. Dussing pops this over toward the side. Denning and Dussing battling. Ball comes loose. Drew Garrett able to get a piece of it. Can't feed Denny though. That ball's taken away and driven down the field by Pebble Hill and Manlius. Loose ball sent into the 18-yard box. Coming over, Jacelyn Trumbull from the corner. Honors Gupta. Pass comes across. Leslie Lewis sends this to the far post, and it misses. And that'll be a goal kick with 35 and a half minutes to go in this game. Rebels lead 2-0. Goal kick makes its way up to Spivak. Nope. That girl made space and passed it to Spivak. How's that? Now Laura Kinane driving this ball down, outpaced by Maddie Dickinson. Dickinson takes this ball over to her to the far side and kicks this ball out of bounds. It'll be a Trojans throw-in. Here's the throw-in into the 18-yard box. Played by Leah Tanner on the far side. Kicks this almost out of bounds. Held in over there, I believe, by Spivak. Ball comes up. Katie Schick feeds Kaylin Denny. Denny driving this ball down on the far side. Denny's got Holcomb in the middle. Holcomb trotting just behind her defender, so she stays onside. Denny not able to keep that ball in. It is knocked out, and here Manlius-Pebble Hill taking the throw-in on the far side of the field. Throw-in down the line to midfield. Fielded up there by, it looks like Spivak. Maybe that's, who is it? Noor Chablani, all the way on the far side. 10, well, I can't read that it's a 10. That's my problem. I thought it was an 18. Here's a long throw in. Grace O'Hara plays this back. Noor Chablani picks this ball up, knocks this out of bounds. It'll be a Rebels throw. O'Hara with the throw in. Kicked out of bounds by Trojan. O'Hara again with the throw. Throws this more towards the middle. That gets popped right into the air by Noor Trablani and goes out of bounds again. Another throw in for Grace O'Hara. Grace rips this one down the line, goes to Kinsley Hawk. It's out of bounds. Oh, it never went in bounds, so we're going to do the throw in from where Grace threw it from. There's a throw in towards middle field, turned back by O'Hara. Played on by Chablani. Chablani held to the side by Drew Garrett, ends up losing that ball over the sideline. Drew with the throw in down the line for Katie Schick. Schick gets a piece of it, tried feeding it up to Kinsley, but not far enough. Ball picked up by Marissa Spivak in the middle, and she passes it to an offside Laura Kinane. Dickinson with the kick, drives this up for Holcomb. Holcomb misses the trap. Ball played on by Elaine Dussing. Dussing turns this back, fed forward by the Trojans, staying with it. Now here's Leah Tanner, gets this ball back, feeds Trumbull to Millichin to Holcomb. Holcomb to Lewis. Lewis loses this ball as Lila Thames picks it up. Feeds this up to Laura Kinane. Kinane sends this to open space by the corner, running after it. And Grace O'Hara is going to be the first one back. .31 minutes to go in the game. Throw in played on by Dussing, turned over to Lewis. Lewis drives this ball up, but it gets stopped by Capozzolo. Katie Schick drives this ball far. It's the kick and run. Running after it is Hawk, and she runs right into the goalie, Bailey Stewart. And coming by is Dustin to clear that ball out, and we're going to have a stoppage of the clock. And Kinsley Hawk and Bailey Stewart were both going after the ball. Kinsley is sitting upright. Bailey is still, she's laying down. She's picking her head up, though, to talk to one of her teammates. And while Bailey is receiving some attention on the field from her coach, we'll give a shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on North Jefferson Street in Pulaski, next to the Dollar General. They can put anything on anything. They put shark teeth on my son's car. The Sharkmobile drives again. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. For all of your ice hockey needs, they've got an indoor sheet of synthetic ice to practice shooting on and try out sticks. They've got an indoor sheet of real ice, and they hold leagues, trainings, do skills and drills there as well. Become a member of Power Play Sports, and there are sessions open for Power Play members at the Watertown Memorial. I'm sorry, the Watertown Auditorium. So check out powerplaysportsny.com. Dupree's Cleaning Services for all of your cleaning needs, residential, commercial, and industrial. And Top Notch Roofing, CNY.com. Top Notch Roofing. If you want to get a new roof done, you want to be top notch. Reach out to Sean Dupree at Top Notch Roofing, CNY.com for all of your construction and roofing needs in Oswego County and points south. Glory Construction and Development for all of your new building and new structured construction needs. If you're going to have it built in His glory for Jefferson County and points north. Streamside RV Park and Golf Course. If you want to be greenside, you got to be Streamside. A beautiful 9-hole course located on Tinker Tavern Road in Pulaski, New York, around an RV park. And located at Streamside is Divots Restaurant and Bar. If you want a great meal, check out Divots. Find out what their daily special is. Divots Restaurant and Bar, located at Streamside RV Park and Golf Course on Tinker Tavern Road in Pulaski, New York. So the APW Athletic Director, George Emmerich, is out there as well, supervising the evaluation of Bailey Stewart. I believe Bailey's parent is out there, possibly a trainer, a coach. And Bailey is up. She's standing. Standing with some assistance, just gathering her bearings. And there is Bailey being helped off by her teammate. So we've got a new goalie warming up on the sideline for Manlius-Pebble Hill. I imagine that's Anya Rekis. All right, new goalie in the net for Manlius-Pebble Hill. Oh, is that Zoe Brown in goal? Oh, Zoe Brown's in goal. Okay. So Zoe Brown, number 17, takes over goaltending duties for the Manlius-Pebble Hill Trojans. And there's the drop kick. And Hawk kicks it out. It's going to be a Manlius-Pebble Hill throw-in taken by Sonia Gonzalez. Gonzalez throws this down the line, and that goes out of bounds. It'll be a Rebels throw. Up there. Okay. I guess it never went in. Grace O'Hara with the throw. Out of bounds. Rebels throw again. This time, Drew Garrett takes the throw. Goes over Katie Schick's head to Elaine Dussing. Dussing moves up with this ball, trying to pass it over to Lila Thames. It's taken away by Leslie Lewis. Lewis moving this ball forward. It's in the open field, hustling back for it. Sonia Gonzalez. And Gonzalez kicks this out over the sideline. Less than 30 minutes to go in regulation. APW leads 2-0. Drew Garrett coming over with the throw-in. Throws that ball into the 18-yard box for Katie Schick. Schick comes up to the top, passes this across for Jacelyn Trumbull coming over. Shelby, and that ball is kicked in. Goal scored, I believe, by Shelby Holcomb. That is her second goal of the game, and the Rebels lead 3-0. So Manlius-Pebble Hill taking the kickoff. Ball sent back to the midfielder. She dribbles up to the center of the field, passes it off to the right side. Drew Garrett stepping up. Josie Wart trying to get a piece of it. Manlius-Pebble Hill staying with that ball, passed all the way up to Laura Kinane. Kinane trying to get to open space. Dickinson kicks this, comes back into the middle, guarded by Leah Tanner. Tanner takes this away from Adele Butterworth trying to get to it. And that ball goes out over the end line. It's going to be a corner kick for the Manlius-Pebble Hill Trojans. There's the kick into the middle. Shot goes wide left. And that'll be a goal kick for the Rebels. Grace O'Hara setting that ball up on the left side. Take this goal kick. Drives this up to get it for Drew Garrett. They're not able to keep that ball in, but it did go off of. We're changing our mind. Does anybody know why we stopped? Is there a sub coming in? Oh, we have an equipment malfunction. Our goaltender, Zoe Brown, is getting her socks taped up. Or I have no idea what's going on. So, something's being taped to her legs, and it's going to hurt when it comes off later. That's all I know. All for sport, for the love of sport. Well, I hope this happens a little quicker because, as you may have noticed, we do not have lights here at APW. I want to point that out. Lights add heat. Ball's thrown in. Elaine Dussing turning it back. Dribbles this forward. Drives it forward as she meets Katie Schick. That one bounces by Maddie Dickinson. Leah Tanner comes over. Feeds this to Grace O'Hara. O'Hara puts this into the middle. Dussing trying to turn it back. Dussing feeds Chloe Hesse. Passes this ball back, and it's picked off by Leslie Lewis. Lewis on the right side looking. Shelby Holcomb, a touch off sides. Checks up back up on sides. Lewis drives this ball by, and it is knocked out of bounds. And that's going to be a corner kick for the Rebels. Leslie Lewis taking the corner. About 26 and a half minutes to go. Lewis's kick is up. It's out in the middle in the 6-yard box on the far side. Driven out to the top of the 18-yard box. Emma Millershin over there to try to play on that ball. Knocked away by Lila Temis. For teams. Tens. There's a throw in into the 18-yard box. Trying to drive that out. Dussing. Kicked back in by Schick. Ball bouncing its way around. And that ball goes out of bounds. Thrown by Manlius-Pebble Hill. To Manlius-Pebble Hill. Back to the D. Oh, it's misplayed back there. And Kinsley Hawk was trying to take control. Not able to keep possession of that ball. Rebels able to pick this up. Katie Schick feeds this over to Jacelyn Trumbull. Trumbull breaks into the 18-yard box, puts that shot on goal. Save made by Zoe Brown, and she dives on top of it. Now she walks back. Zoe better be careful. One more step back, and she scores a goal. Tell her not to do that. There goes Brown with the punt, fielded by Shelby Holcomb. Holcomb can't get the shot off. Ball taken away by Elaine Dussing. She feeds this to Lila. Lila sends it all the way over to the far right side. Oh. Oh, hey, look at that. Yeah, she turns around and suddenly she's wearing a 4. Thank you. Josie Wart battling after that ball. Manlius-Pebble Hill gets it by Josie. Got it by Katie Schick. And Drew Garrett got in the way. Katie took that ball back, fed it to Millershin. Millershin drives this into the corner, hustling after it. Jacelyn Trumbull. Trumbull able to get there before that ball goes out. Drives this across into the middle. Gets stopped by Manlius-Pebble Hill. Trojans fire this ball out. Picked up by Chloe Russo. Russo trying to keep this away from Millershin. Millershin feeds it back to Trumbull. Trumbull soft pass into the middle. Stolen by Dussing. Katie Schick not giving up. Takes possession of that ball back. Schick winds up, and Schick with the shot. And, oh, it hits the top of the crossbar. And goes out of... No, it stays in play. Stayed in play. Ball sent across. That referee says, I can't even see that far. And this ball goes out over the end line, and that's going to be a corner kick. Rebels lead 3-0, 23 and a half minutes to go in this game. Leslie Lewis setting up the corner kick. Pops that ball up, comes in front of the goal, and it goes off the head of Katie Schick, right? Or is it Josie? No, Josie Wart with the header. And that is Josie Wart's second goal of the season. And the Rebels take a 4-0 lead with 23:18 to go in regulation. Shelby Holcomb coming out, Estelle Dallin coming in. Trojans kicks this ball all the way back to the back line for Annie Ward. She hands this off, ball sent forward, and it goes right to Katie Schick. Schick tried feeding this over to the right, little bit of side spin on that ball, didn't get very far. Trojans trying to turn this ball back. Laura Kinane sends this over to the far right side. Nora Chablani not able to get over there in time. If that is still her, I can't tell. Her hair's covering her number. Throw-in goes down the line. Pushed forward by Josie Wart. Wart trying to hold that ball in, and it is knocked out by Manlius-Pebble Hill. Coming back to take the throw is Drew Garrett. Garrett with the throw-in. Stolen by Dussing. Dussing feeds this ball all the way up to the front line. Grace O'Hara retreats back, passes this ball back to Maddie Dickinson. Dickinson can't get it very far. Moving forward, Chloe Russo. Russo sends this through to the open area. Dickinson hustles back to pick this ball up, drives it for Leah Tanner. Tanner guarding it, trying to protect it against the line. Ball taken away by the Trojans. And then Emma Millerson comes over and just clears that ball out of the track area. Sona Tricka finds a ball of her own. She's going to use that to throw it in. Throw-in goes to Jacelyn Trumbull. Trumbull kicks it up the field, and that goes off of Estelle Dallin to Annie Ward. Annie Ward, last one to touch it. Leah Tanner coming up to take the throw-in for the Rebels. Throw-in goes to Leslie Lewis. Lewis can't keep it in bounds. It'll be a throw-in by Sona. Tricka with the throw down the line. Able to feed it to Chloe Russo. Russo taken over by Millerson. Millerson drives this ball through to Lewis. Lewis has this ball, passes it to the middle. Katie Schick catches up to it. There goes Katie. In Katie, little shot, and a goal scored by Katie Schick. And the Rebels take a... Was it 5 or is it 5? I don't know. It's 5-0 lead with 20 minutes and 59 seconds to go. Fresh sets of legs coming in for Manlius-Pebble Hill. Fancy footwork done by Lila Thames. Passes this ball back to Dussing. Dussing kicks this up, goes off the back of Schick to Leslie Lewis. Lewis down the middle, drives this through. Katie Schick trying to run faster than she knows. Not able to. And, nice toe move, and that's going to be a penalty against Katie for getting her foot in the way of Chloe Hess. Nope, not Chloe. That's Annie Ward. Dusting taking the direct kick. Feeds this ball to Laura Kinane. Kinane looking for somebody to pass to. Comes around, draws Drew Garrett over. Tries passing it up to Anya Reckes. Not able to get it that far. Ball comes back, and now moving up with this ball are the Trojans, and they are offsides. Laura Kinane jumped ahead of the ball and then touched it. You can't do that. Dickinson with the kick, drives this down. And it's a push on Dussing. It'll be a Rebels direct kick. Emma Millerton's going to take it with about 19 minutes to go in this game. Well, the official would like it one revolution further back because that makes a difference. Might as well put it on a tee for her so she knows where it goes exactly. Dickinson with the kick. Puts this, almost into the box. Denied by Capozzolo, I think. I'm just kind of guessing. Ball kicked up. Sonia Gonzalez puts this into the middle. Pushed forward by the Trojans. And Maddie Dickinson walks right through that poor little girl to kick this ball up to Millichin. Emma Millichin off of her foot to Leslie Lewis. Lewis tries driving it forward. Turned back by Dussing. Dussing again. Nice pass up for Lila. Lila turns to feed Kinane. Kinane back to Lila. Lila can't keep possession of that ball. Goes out of bounds. And it'll be a throw-in for the Rebels. Grace O'Hara over to take that throw. Grace with a high throw. And that is drilled off of Josie Wart. Stays in bounds, though. Josie kicks this off a Trojan. Trojans moving down with this ball. Lila Thames coming in, and down she goes. Maddie Dickinson chases after that ball, picks it up at the sideline, where he drives it up towards the middle of the field. Forward line coming back to try to grab that ball, not able to get there, and that is an up and back. A referee is transferred to basketball. It's a direct kick for something. Dickinson with the drive. Down the line. Out of bounds off of Josie Wart. Trojans throw. Going to have sub coming in. Laura Canane's going to take a quick rest while Chloe Russo comes in for her. There's a throw in by the Trojans on the far side. Katie Schick trying to take that ball away. Moves it forward. Leslie Lewis overruns it, and the Trojans send this ball back up. I think that's Chloe. Chloe switches fields to move this ball over to Marissa Spivak. Spivak puts this into the middle, and that ball gets denied by the Rebels defense. Trojans trying to attack again. Swing and a miss by Anya Reckes. Drew Garrett trying to get a piece of that ball for the Rebels. Garrett not giving up. Ball taken to the corner by Chablani. Chablani centering pass is picked off by Grace O'Hara, and she kicks that out of bounds over the far sideline. With 16 minutes to go, it'll be a Trojan throw. Trojans throw in comes to Chloe Russo. Russo turns, passes this ball back, shot blocked by Katie Schick. Comes up to Josie Wart. Wart trying to drive that ball forward, and Sarah Capozzolo pounds that ball into the 18-yard box. Leah Tanner takes this to the outside. There's a swing and a miss, and Jacelyn Trumbull is going to pick that ball up in open territory. Trumbull trying to kick it past the Trojans, and moves us to the middle. Capozzolo misplays that ball, fielded by somebody else. Oh, no, that was Ward. Capozzolo played it up to Dussing. Dussing making a move. Sends that ball through. Chloe Russo looked offsides to me. We'll see what happens if she touches the ball. She does not, as it's grabbed by Adele Butterworth. Adele trots out to the top of the box. Kicks it up to Millerson. Millerson can't keep that ball. Able to get first touch, but not the second. Second touch goes to the Trojans. And here they come around O'Hara to the right side. Sends this on net, and it's just wide right. It'll be a goal kick with about 14 and a half minutes to go in this game. Subs coming in. We got Drew Garrett going off. Shelby Holcomb coming on. Estelle Dallin moving from right wing to left midfield. Maddie Dickinson with the goal kick on the right side. Sends this all the way up for Leslie Lewis. Fielded. First touch, Sonia Gonzalez. Tries getting this ball up to Lila. Lila couldn't keep it. Katie Schick passes all the way over to Josie Wart. Wart had to field that with her left hip. And Dussing drives that back to her forward line. Stopped by Grace O'Hara. O'Hara can't send that back, though. Loose ball. Little feed to the side. Millerson hustles over to play it. Trojan still in control of this ball. Milishin overtakes that Trojan, kicks that ball out of bounds, and that should be a corner kick. The referee, much like his counterpart, has no idea what is happening, and he's going to call a goal kick. Looked like Emma kicked it out to me. Dickinson with the kick. It's a low one. Touched by Gonzalez. Pushed up by Dussing. Katie Schick comes up, though. Steps up, grabs this ball, tries feeding it through for Ward. Ward's got to hustle. Can't get there before Annie Ward. Ward knocks that over to the side, then drives it up. Katie Schick trying to settle that ball. Gets it to Dalin. Estelle uses her body for positioning. Can't feed that to Leslie Lewis. Comes back and picks up the girl that stole it from her, Sonia Gonzalez. Gonzalez kicks this over to the sideline, hustling over to play it, Ananya Gupta, but she can't get there before that ball goes out of play. Taking that throw in is Jacelyn Trumbull. She feeds Leslie Lewis. Lewis moves this to the middle. Left foot shot by Lewis. Goes way wide. She was hoping that Holcomb would be able to get a piece of that ball, but Shelby left her go-go gadget legs at home. And this is going to be a corner kick. Katie Schick's going to take the corner from the far side. Schick with the kick. It's a low one. She duffed it. Goes out of bounds. That'll be a goal kick. 12 minutes to go. Dussing drives this ball up. Knocked back, grabbed by Schick. Schick to Lewis. Lewis trying to keep space between her and Chloe. Sends this ball back to Milishin. Milishin right back to Leslie. Leslie tries feeding this ball through. Jacelyn Trumbull trying to make something of nothing. Going after that ball. It gets sent up. Grabbed by Marissa Spivak. Spivak puts it to the middle. Milishin drives it out of bounds. And that'll be a goal kick for the Trojans. APW leads Manlius-Pebble Hill by a score of 5-0 with just over 11 minutes to play in this game. And then it's on to sectionals. There's the kick by Ward, fielded by Trumbull. Trumbull to Lewis. Lewis to Schick. Schick sends this through for Trumbull. Too far. That's going to go out of bounds. Trumbull with a piece of it. Tried kicking it off of a Trojan, but not able to. And Annie Ward goes back to grab this ball for a goal kick. Oh, no. We called it tripping by Trumbull. Annie Ward with the kick goes up to Ananya. Trumbull, Ananya, and that goes off of Trumbull. It's a white throw-in. Sonia Gonzalez taking a throw. Oh, we got subs coming in. Sonia Gonzalez given the green light. Throws this ball in towards the middle. Emma Milishin trying to move up and get possession of this ball. Nice little touch to Leslie Lewis. Lewis trying to free some space. Noir Chablani taking it away. Chablani riding the line, keeping that ball in. Gets it by Leah Tanner. Chablani moves this ball into the middle. She should have held on to it, but here it goes. Shot taken by Kanane. Whoa, too soon. I would have loved to have seen Chablani hold on to that ball down the line for a little bit further and then feed that ball across. Chablani plays that ball forward, and now Sona Trika plays that ball to the other team. Chablani moves us to the right. Milishin leaning, separates Chablani from the ball so Katie Schick can take that ball away. And that's kicked out of bounds by Noor. Grace O'Hara taking a throw in less than 9 minutes remaining in this game. Throw-in goes right to a Lady Dussing, pulled away by Drew Garrett. And that ball goes out of bounds. Garrett's going to take the throw-in. No, she's not. She lets Estelle Dalin take the throw. Dalin throws this ball as far as she can down the line, played on by Annie Ward. Ward moves this ball up. Estelle steps up, trying to get that ball away, and ends up knocking it out of bounds, and it'll be a Trojans throw-in. Ball's thrown in, played by Emma Millershin, able to feed this up to both Drew and Katie Schick, and they both kick it out of bounds. Less than 8 minutes remaining in this game now. Another Trojans throw in. That ball driven forward by Katie Schick. Drew Garrett going after it. And I think that's Caroline Bernazzani. Drew Garrett throws this in for Holcomb. Shelby trying to guard that. Eleni Dussing able to get that ball free. Trying to drive it by Drew. Feeds this ball up to a teammate, and Katie Schick steals it. Schick centers this ball to Lewis, and Lewis kicks that ball too high. She must have grown overnight. It didn't used to be that tall. We've less than 7 minutes to go. Rebels lead 5-0. Annie Ward drives that ball up. Katie Schick intercepts it. Schick has it knocked away. Schick moves back to get that ball. Tries passing it through. Picked off by Sonia Gonzalez. Now Chloe Hesse with it. Chloe trying to hold off Jacelyn Trumbull. Fell down because Jacelyn disappeared and was no longer there for her to lean on. Trojans get this ball out. Eleni Dussing picks it up. Dussing picking up speed. Estelle Dalin catches up to her. Ball is driven forward, and Maddie Dickinson sends this over to the far side. Dickinson follows it up, passes it to Estelle. Estelle sends this forward, stopped by Dussing. Eleni sends this forward as far as she can go. Closest person to it is Grace O'Hara. Grace is going to play that ball. She could have guarded it, but ends up kicking it out of bounds off of that girl over there. 5.5 minutes to go. Grace O'Hara taking the throw. Down the line she goes. I feel like Dr. Seuss now. Ball played back by the Trojans. Misses everybody. Drew Garrett turns, has this ball. Garrett trying to outpace the girl covering her. Trying to find a way to center it. Annie Ward takes this ball away. Annie has this ball in the corner, and it's not knocked out. Still there along the end line. Now it's moved up, driving forward. Katie Schick. Schick trying to make her way into the middle. Shot taken, bounces. Grabbed by Zoe Brown. These are Zoe Brown's first saves of the season. She has a 1,000% save percentage. Picks this ball up, and it is picked off by Drew Garrett. Garrett forced over to the sideline. Tries to make some space. Soft centering pass to Schick. Schick shot block. Ball rolls back out to Kanane. Kanane feeds Dussing. Dussing. Eleni finds herself all the way up on the forward position. Jacelyn Trumbull almost kicked a poor little defenseless Coyote cutout. Here's Emma Millershin. Millershin moving forward with this ball. Sends this through to Lewis. Leslie Lewis turns over to Chloe Hesse. Hesse tries getting it back. Lewis steals it back. Lewis to Millershin. Millershin over to her right. Glance to her left. Tries cutting it over. Lewis spins around. Shot. And that is blocked. It goes off of Sonia Gonzalez. And that'll be a corner kick for Katie Schick on the far side or Emma Millershin. It's going to be Emma Millershin. .321, 320, 319. Millershin has that ball set, ready to go, calls the shot, sends this up into the air, in the middle, bounces. Dusting's trying to take this to the outside and turn this upfield. Cut off by Jacelyn Trumbull. Trumbull passes back to Katie Schick. Schick tries pulling this back. Dusting pushes her forward. Katie Schick kicks this ball out of bounds. It'll be a Trojans throw. Sonia Gonzalez coming over to throw it. Keep moving forward. I love that 15-yard advantage. If they're going to let you take it, you might as well take it. And why not? Ball moved back. Leah Tanner drives this ball forward. Who wants to run in the last 3 minutes of the game? Nope. Not Chloe. Chloe wanted to sit down. Is she okay? Leah Tanner just guarding that ball, trying to get around, and that gets knocked out. Oh, he calls white, but it was kicked out by Noor. Good job by Noor of fooling the official. Hey, she didn't get him this time, though. Blue throw. Here goes Emma Millershin down the line. 2 minutes to go. Final 2 minutes of play. Katie trying to step up, and a ball taken away by Annie Ward. Annie puts that in the middle, turning around. Kinane, and she is offsides. And offside she was. 1.5 minutes to go. Maddie Dickinson. Ball is up. Ball is sent. Ball is played by the Trojans. Dusting wants to get a goal for her team. Maddie Dickinson doesn't want her to. Gives this ball to Leslie Lewis. Lewis moves this ball through. Jacelyn Trumbull hasn't scored in a couple of games. Does Jacelyn want to score now? No, she does not. Annie Ward kicks that ball out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick if we ever get to the ball in time. Emma Millershin wants to try scoring from the corner. Look at her run. Millershin with the ball. 45 seconds. Where is she? Ball comes across, touched by Jacelyn Trumbull, and it goes out off of Noor, I believe. He called a corner kick. Millershin kick up higher this time, driven right back out. Corner kick again, or goal kick. It's going to be a goal kick. It's going to be a no kick. Nobody's getting this ball. If that referee gets to that ball in 10 seconds and comes back with it, oh my goodness. Yeah, is he going to get back on the field? No, not a chance. He put the ball on the wrong side of the net. It's over. It's over. His fate is sealed. Thank you. No, right? So I am totally available for hire. I cover a lot of Section 3 sports. I got over 2,000 games on my. I've been doing this ever since COVID started. I do it for hockey, baseball, softball, soccer, lacrosse. You're welcome. All right, from the APW varsity girls soccer field, this one ends with the Rebels 5 and the Trojans 0. From the APW Central School District, I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day, make it a great day.